Muslim will I will study with the Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So I think we should unite. Let me see. Yeah.
Good.
And yeah. Okay. So let me send the link as usual. That's the drill. So Pastor, welcome Pastor Shola. I would send the link. Isaac will send to you too, so you can share with your social graph, and that way we would have a lot of people participate, and we can all share knowledge, which is our main objective. So Isaac, I'm sending now.
Okay. Good. So, Pastor, as Brian has said, let me say it in the African way. You know, him is speaking slangs. So, Brian will send me the link to this. So, I'll send to you. You copy it and you paste it on your Facebook or your Twitter or your any. But Facebook is okay now. You just paste it there so that everybody, can watch us from. Can follow the program as it is, because now we're already live. Brian, when I told Brian about you, he was very curious and very interested to meet you.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said he cannot believe that they are still killing twins in Africa, in Nigeria. So I said, let him wait till he meets the pastor, who will tell him.
Yeah. Okay, I shared them.
So I've sent the link to you, sir, via SMS. You copy it there. If you like, you can paste it on your Facebook.
Shout out to all those who are joining. Please, as usual, if you want us to shout out, just drop your name. Let me guess. I can guess Loretta. And then maybe I should guess Helena Brack. And Isaac.
Okay, that's my wife, always there live. And Loretta is very. What about Ayashim?
Shout out to you. Oh yeah, Ayashim. So Ayashim too. So I'll just guess and do shout outs. Shout out to Loretta. Shout out to Helena Brack. Shout out to Pastor Ayashim. We can't wait for our next chat.
Mark Seidu too used to follow us very well.
Okay, hi.
Mark Seidu, we're missing you. You no longer follow us again. What's the problem?
Have we started talking nonsense? Please, those listening, this community we're trying to build, the moment we start talking nonsense, please tell us. Because this happens, like, you see people start something, like, as a community, because those of us who connect, those of us who organize this is because we all think in a certain way. And so if we meet like that and then we start changing that way, people will drop out. So please, if you know this and contribute, if you have any topics you want to talk about, you yourself, reach out to us and we'll be glad to discuss. I'm learning a lot. Just because I've learned a lot from these sessions. So anyone, if you have anything to teach me, please come and teach me.
Yeah, exactly. And Brian, when you say you're learning a lot, I mean, that's just been personal. A lot of people out there too are also learning a lot. I mean, I've met people who have told me how much Topoh Spaces in this short span has taught them a lot of things that is changing their life. How they are beginning to look at humanity all different. I met somebody who was telling me that he never knew that Africa was this rich. He never knew that, and that this has really made him to begin to feel the Africanness in him. I mean, I was very happy to hear that. And again, myself too, I've learned a lot, about myself, about Africa, and how to live with people, and just like what Brian has said, you viewers, I mean, sometimes we don't want to get complacent here. We want to keep on turning out the very informations that we think that would help improve humanity in general. So if you see, you have any suggestion to how we can improve, please come and tell us. Drop a message, drop a comment. If you want to come in here, we want to see the first person who will call us and say, Isaac or Brian, Topoh Spaces, I want to come on the show.
Yeah.
We'll have you expressly. We'll have you expressly and we'll have something, a surprise package for you.
Mhm.
Until you come, we are not going to tell you the surprise package, but when you come here, we'll let you know what that surprise package is. And I bet you it's going to blow your mind, you know. Please like our page, follow us, drop comments, questions, suggestions. I always go back to Ahmed Brian, if you remember. Ahmed
Yeah,
from my colleague
yeah,
Ahmed who works with DW in Germany.
yeah.
He came to this show and saw what we're doing, and
Mhm.
he gave us the software. He suggested a software for us, and
Yeah.
that is what we're doing, and that is what we've been using now. Brian, where is our fire now? I can't
Is
see the
there?
fire.
Is there? Check on Facebook.
Okay,
You
it's
see.
there, yes.
So
So this
the
fire, those
pastor.
of you that were following us, I mean, when we started, this fire was not there. And this fire exemplifies to us, to you, to our viewers, everybody, what we're doing here. What is Isaac? What is Topo Spaces? Remember, if you're an African, remember the days back when our parents used to just sit at the fireplace in the evenings after they cook and by the fireside, and everybody just sit down. Our parents are telling stories, we ask questions, and people are just gisting and all of that. This is what we do in Topo Spaces.
Yeah.
We just come here with you. So that's why if you're coming to Topo, if you want, just come to Topo Spaces and laugh. We are happy to have you. Just come, let us laugh. There is no anything to it. And Brian is already saying that he's learning. I'm also
Yeah,
learning.
I'm learning a lot, man. Like, uh,
So and today we have with us a pastor, Pastor
yeah,
Olusola.
he disconnected.
Uh,
So
is
please,
disconnected.
yeah. So well, let's waiting for him. Isaac, we'll probably
Let me
just be
try and reach
discussing.
him.
Yeah, try to reach him and see where that goes. Yeah, and also why Isaac is making this call. Those out there, try. It's good that we have many podcasts.
Hello, Oga. Oga, well done.
And
No? You are disconnected. Are you coming back in?
Yes, I'm trying to reconnect.
Thank you, sir.
I should connect through Facebook.
No, we just said that. That link that we sent to you, just post it on Facebook. But the first link that we sent to you is what you will click and still come back. The first link, yes, the first one. But the second one is like you are sharing now. Yes, yes. So you can first of all share this one.
Yeah, so I'll meet Isaac later. Yeah, so thanks to all those who are listening. It's actually amazing. Isaac and I were this to me. This whole exercise, running this podcast, is fun. It's a learning exercise. Isaac, please. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, so to me, it's a learning exercise, and it's also that I'm learning a lot of things. Because one of the main things, right, Isaac, for me is I want to like build something and watch it. You see, like almost like a garden. So this space gives me that opportunity, and but it also helps me experiment with concepts that people have put out there about building things, like having a mission, having an objective. So we are doing that, and we're watching it, and it's evolving in mind-blowing ways. So to all those that connect, I mean, it's really amazing that we can like just sustain like a small community. Little by little, we'll be chatting. I hope we can get more people to just come and tell us. Everyone has a very interesting things to say. Everyone, actually.
Yes, and you see, in that light, I also like to, and I also like to share with, I also like to share with our viewers to say that all the challenges that we are having here in terms of network, in terms of all of that, we are watching and we are working every day to improve it, and we are going to improve it with all of us here in this space. But the main thing here is that nothing is stopping us. We will remain resilient. Nothing is going to stop us. NEPA has just taken light where I am now, but it's not up NEPA, but they are not going to stop me, from continuing the show. So what we are saying to you is that we're taking note of all these things. We improve as we go. I learned something very interesting, in Topo Spaces that I like to share here. When Gloria Ballardson was here, she shared her own opinions, as to how she was able to become a successful entrepreneur, at least to the levels that she got today. She says people have to live regardless of limitations. I mean, you just come out every day and just don't think of any limitations. Just go ahead and do whatever you want to do. Yes, so Pastor is here. Pastor, you're welcome back.
Thank you.
Good.
Yes, I
So
can hear
Pastor,
you.
good. So Pastor, without wasting time, this is Topoh Spaces. We are very much interested. A lot of people have heard about you. They've heard what you are doing. But before we go into what you're doing, we want to know who you are. How did you become a missionary?
Okay.
How did you become a pastor? What has given
Okay.
What has given you the resilience to be entering inside bush? So we want you to cast back your mind to when you were 2 years old, 5 years old, 7 years old, 10 years old. Take us through that journey. We are not in a rush here. Take us through that journey.
Okay.
What made you who you are, sir?
All right. Thank you very much. Well, as you already know, my name is Stephen Olusola. Let me say that my journey into what I'm doing presently, let me say it started when I left secondary school and I finished my higher education, and I was about entering the university when my life to Jesus Christ is 1988. June 1988. Then I was just a young man, just a man. After giving my life, and I should be different for what I plan to do. And then, well, but that is something that will come later. I've done my own kind when I'm old, I will be doing it. And then, but by 1991, I then took a decision to just visit.
The network again. Yeah, so as usual, I don't know if we should blame the government or ourselves, but the internet is not perfect. So please bear with us and
Yes,
Pastor to come here.
you
Yeah.
know, wow, is
It's
internet?
easy if one just blames the government, right? Like, oh, government.
Yeah, we can't just blame the government all the time. We
But
are,
it's easy.
we have a responsibility to fix this too.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes, Pastor.
Yes, sir. Can you take it from beginning, sir? Because you were breaking.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, it's the network. You know, I live in a village. I said my journey to the work started.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yellow, yes.
Yes, when I gave my life to Jesus in 1988, after finishing my secondary school, and then I did a diploma study, and then I was going for further studies, and then I gave my life to Jesus in 1988. And then God started letting me know that what I plan to do for myself, I will have to go away from that to do something entirely
Wow. So that's the internet again. Here we go again.
Yeah. So anyway, he'll be back. I'm interested in knowing like how like Like, how does one communicate with God to understand really what God really wants you to do?
How
That's
does
the
someone
main one.
communicate with God and understand what God really wants him to do, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you always hear men of God said, God spoke to me.
yeah. Yes, Pastor. Thanks for your strength and for being
Yes, I'm back
resilient.
again.
Yeah. That's the spirit. Thank you.
Yes, don't mind our network. You know, I live in a village.
I don't mind.
Yeah, we understand, sir. You're not the only one that has network problem. Even in the US, they have network problem. I've confirmed that here. Go ahead, sir.
All right. So I had to, like I said, after that, I had to go for cross-structural mission training. And then when I finished my training, I can hear God clearly telling me, you have to go to upper north in Nigeria. So I had to ask God specifically where. He told me I should go up to work among the Dukawa people. This is a tribal group of people that you find in Niger and Kebbi State.
Yep.
Network. Network is still trying to try us, but we'll always defeat it. I don't know this network. I don't know why it's so stubborn. Hey, Brian,
Yeah.
maybe we should get that our juju man to do something about our network.
Network is juju. They said they should just use some of the juju and fix the network for all of Africa.
West Nigeria. So 1992 proceeded to work in Regional Local Government ideas as a church planting. Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. Thanks.
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Yes, so I said I proceeded to northwestern Nigeria, where I work among the Dukawa people for 7.5 years. And then while working there, I do take trip to FCT, where I have some other missionaries working in
Brian, maybe we should schedule this meeting.
Yeah, okay, that works.
and then
That's another option.
by 1996, 95, I got to know from one of our missionaries that they're there. Hello?
Yep.
Hello, yes.
Yeah, we can actually. Yeah, we can actually.
Yeah, I think we should, Brian, because I mean we should. Because this thing is going to continue breaking like this.
Yeah, and it's not the other ones they will break, but there's a pattern. The way the reconnection happens, kind of as a pattern.
No, don't worry. So Brian,
Yep.
so let me just call him and tell him to schedule.
Yeah, you can do that actually.
Don't worry now. What's up? Where are you going?
So due to network, we have like a network glitches. So we can
Yes, I think I'm ending now because
it's Paul there.
Brian wants to.
It's Paul there.
That's Paul. Paul, come and say hi to Brian.
Let Paul connect and let's chat. I have some ideas to chat with Paul. Oh, what's up, man?
Yes, about what we are thinking that maybe we can reschedule this thing and get to and work how we can get to a more stable network. Yes.
Paul,
yes. So I will call you later
connect?
so that we can talk about how to arrange that. Thank you, because your story, we need full details. People need to understand you very well. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah, so Brian?
Yeah, Paul, why don't you connect? Let's chat with Paul. I was actually
all right, to disconnect. You have time? You want to chat?
Yeah, we can create a new one. I can start a new episode.
Yeah, start a new one. Please disconnect this one
Yeah.
totally.
All right. So those who are listening, thank you and thanks.
delete
We'll
it, yes.
disconnect and yeah. Okay. Thanks.